The Legacy Sports Network presents Houston area high school basketball. Brought to you by Texan Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram GMC Buick. We hear you. Also brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest. United Community Credit Union. Be united. Quick Assist. We sell your tickets fast and at the best price. Mr. Electric. We've got the power to make things better. And by the Alanis Real Estate Group. We are real estate. Now, let's go to the basketball gym.
Welcome to the North Shore High School in Houston for the 6A Region 3 District 23 clash between the North Shore Mustangs and the Kingwood Mustangs. I'm Jeff Kemps, joined by my color analyst tonight, Paul Sanchez. The gym is buzzing for this district matchup. Tip-off here is in 10 minutes. Paul, good to see you. How you doing tonight? And what's your initial thoughts on tonight's game?
I'm really excited. Obviously, you get to start boys coverage for North Shore Mustangs squad, which is widely considered a top 10 team within the city. And you can see it. It's on paper, and you see it on tape. They have the talent, and they're excited to be back after a 2-game road stink. So they're hoping to put something good for their home crowd that showed up tonight.
Well, we'll come back here and we'll get things ready to go here. We'll talk some team overviews and storylines. We'll talk more here after the break here on the Legacy Sports Network.
DeRoche Partners LLP, located in Houston and Dallas, offers a complete range of tax assurance and consulting services to a diverse portfolio of clients. Their team is dedicated to the highest ethics of our profession with a commitment to excellence. This is accomplished by putting an emphasis on providing superior professional services specifically tailored to meet the needs of our clients. DeRoche Partners aim to provide valuable insight, effective solutions, and maintain long-lasting business relationships. Their high recruiting standards and culture of excellence is uncommon and unrivaled. They want to wish all the student athletes good luck. Visit DeRoche Partners on the web at dpllp.cpa.
All right, Paul, let's dive into these teams. Kingwood Mustangs coming in tonight 10-13, 2-4 in district play in 6th place. They won Tuesday night versus Goose Creek Memorial, winning 48-47 to break a 4-game losing streak. We're North Shore 21-5, 5-1 in district play, 2nd place here in District 23 behind Atascocita in the standings. They have a 3-game winning streak, winning Tuesday night versus Humble 69-64. North Shore and Kingwood have not faced each other yet this season. This is their first game of the season here for you tonight, Paul.
Yeah, this is the last game to complete the district round robin before each team goes on the road or home again after facing each team in the district. So this is the one game that you kind of have to get in rhythm for before you go into that full slate and when you get in the meat and potatoes of your district play for the squad. But like you mentioned, North Shore, their only loss came to Atascocita. That was a very winnable game. They had moments where they could have pulled ahead. They just didn't make the shots or make the plays. But they've been able to get some good wins against C.E. King and against Summer Creek. Obviously, we're able to get a good win against a sneaky good Humble squad last Tuesday. And then you talk about this Kingwood squad. They had a good win against Goose Creek, but they're going to have a lot more, and they're going to need a lot more to pull off an upset here tonight.
Well, when we come back, we'll chat with Paul and ask him what players he's looking forward to watching here tonight on the Legacy Sports Network.
If you're tired of sorting through online directories and classified ads to find your perfect home, look no further than Elio Alanis and his team with the Alanis Real Estate Group. Elio is a local real estate agent in Houston and also a C.E. King alum, and he just wants to help you find the perfect home for your family. Ditch the stress of going to viewing after viewing only to be let down. Connect with Elio Alanis and the Alanis Real Estate Group. Go to wearehtx.com to learn more. The Alanis Real Estate Group, we are real estate. Buying or selling a home can be a bit overwhelming. That is where Alanis Real Estate Group steps in, with the help of C.E. King alum Elio Alanis. From the city to the suburbs in the greater Houston area, you can trust Elio Alanis. He'll work with you to find what best fits your needs, your goals, and more importantly, your budget. Elio Alanis has a reputation for exceptional customer service and making your home buying or selling experience a smooth transaction. Visit him on the web at wearehtx.com. The Alanis Real Estate Group. We are real estate.
All right, Paul, North Shore coming into this game with some great players. Which players will we be focusing on here tonight?
Yeah, they have a load of talent. Their depth chart is really good, and obviously when you talk about this North Shore squad, it has to start with guard play. And the number one guard we're talking about is number 3, DeMarcus Sloan. He's averaging 16 points and 4 rebounds a game. He's a 3-level scorer. He can get to the rim. He's very decisive when he gets down there, but he also has a really good floater, which he uses to his advantage and utilizes it whenever he gets into the paint against taller defenders. And he can shoot threes. He hit 6 threes against Atascocita and really kept him in that game when Atascocita was trying to pull away. So he's a really good guard. I expect him to have a good game tonight. And then you talk about a guy that you really like, and that's number 15, Sam Walker. I mean, as a junior, he's already chiseled out of granite. I mean, this guy is already built, has really good size. He can finish in and around the rim, and it's usually with authority with dunks. And then you got another guy, Sean Mayberry, number 21, 11 points a game, 5 rebounds as well. He's just a glue guy, does everything for the squad. And there's just really good depth. You can name a lot of guys on this team that contribute in many factors, whether it's on the offensive or defensive end. And that's what really Coach Woods likes about this team. And a lot of people around the city are starting to buy into this team. And as I mentioned, all these guys that I mentioned are juniors. They're ahead of their schedule, but they feel like they're actually right on time and they can make a push and a run in District 6A. But on the other side, you got Kingwood. They're going to have a lot of shot makers tonight. This team can shoot well, but they're going to have to have a lot of points in the paint and then not cough up the ball against a squad like this.
Well, when we come back, we're going to have the starting lineups and the tip-off here at the North Shore Gymnasium. Thanks for joining us here on the Legacy Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
Real cheese, real hot, real taste is what we've got. Real fresh, real fast. All those other pizzas are a thing of the past. Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Houston on Uvalde Road offers a wide selection on their daily fast feast, all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet. Don't forget about the entertainment center for the kids. Games, games, and games. Open for lunch or dinner. Gotta get Gatti's. Mr. Gatti's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest.
You've got tickets to the game, but something comes up. Maybe the boss sends you on the road, the kids have practice, or you just can't make the drive. That's where Quick Assist steps in. With one tap, your seats hit every major ticket marketplace at once. No more juggling apps, no more wasted time. Quick Assist, it takes the hassle out of resale and puts cash in your pocket. Pro or college sports, it's all covered. Download the app today by scanning the QR code on the LSN website. Quick Assist, your ticket everywhere.
All right, tip-off ready to begin here tonight. Starting lineups for the North Shore Mustangs. Number DeMarcus Sloan, Rashad Williams, Sean Mayberry, Christian Gibson, and Dylan Colbert. We're ready for tip-off here with Grant Maher and Mayberry. And the North Shore Mustangs get the tip-off. We're going from left to right. Welcome here to Legacy Sports Network for high school basketball, North Shore versus Kingwood. Here we go. We're starting in. We're throwing down low. Nice pass and shot made by Dylan Colbert to put the first 2 points on the game. So Kingwood going from right to left on the radio dial, wearing all blue tonight, and the North Shore Mustangs wearing white, trying to get across the backcourt. Passing across over to Kyle Lee, over to the right wing, back to Jackson Cooper. Cooper between the two circles, dribbling with the left hand. Being guarded by Sloan, over to the right side, back down, and the pass gets caught there by Johnson on the left side. Back all the way to Persad. Back going to the right corner. All the way back here to Cooper. Myers now got it on the left wing, trying to figure out the direction which way he wanted to go. Being guarded here by Rashad Williams of North Shore. Kingwood with the ball. Picked up the dribble. Meyer did. Trying to figure out where to throw it. Gets it all the way back over to the right side to Johnson. And he's going to be fouled by Mayberry.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate. That was 35 seconds of really good defense, just cutting off anything, trying to get into the lane. And that's one of going to be the problems tonight for the Kingwood Mustangs. All that length and size is going to be really hard and difficult to get a lot of the things inside the perimeter. They were working outside with a 4-out, 5-in offense, but couldn't get nothing inside. North
Shore leading 2-0. We're at 7 minutes left to play here in the first quarter, just starting. Kingwood still with the ball. We're on the left wing. This is Cooper. Cooper bouncing. Now he's in between the two circles, being guarded by Colbert. Colbert's with great defense on him. He's driving into the lane. Stops. Pops over to the left corner to Persad. Persad driving down the baseline. Back over to Cooper for three. It's no good off the backboard. And it's going to be North Shore ball. Leading 2-0. So North Shore inbounding the ball. Rashad Williams, the guard, he's going to bring it up court. He's a sophomore, 6'1", averages 6 points a game. He's on the right wing. Pass off here to Colbert. Colbert over to the left side, all the way over to Gibson. Gibson on the left wing, passing in down low to Mayberry. Mayberry at the block. He's trying to drive, scoops in, nice little spot, and rolls off the back, and no good. Here comes Kingwood coming back down the court. And it's out of bounds, and it's going to be Kingwood ball right in front of the North Shore bench.
And you see the play already trying to get points in the paint. That's the name of the game right there. They had a good play for Mayberry. He just couldn't finish on that.
Cooper being double teamed into the backcourt. He's got to get it across. He does finally quickly. Way over to the right pocket. This is Johnson. Johnson, we give it to Prasad for three. No good. And North Shore gets a rebound. They're coming back down the court quickly, fast, moving. This is Sloan on the right side, down by the baseline, over to the left pocket to Gibson. Back over to Rashad Williams. Here comes Gibson. Back to Williams. Williams trying to figure out where to go and gives it to Sloan for three.
That's just good team basketball right there. There was good offense moving on the left side. It kind of left it wide open. Sloan in the corner, wide open for a three, and he knocks it down.
North Shore up 5-0 here in the first quarter. 5:30 left to play, trying to get across court, and we got a foul on Rashad Williams. His first. Quick action happening here at the North Shore Gymnasium. We got substitutions coming in. Coming in for the Kingwood Mustangs is Zach Negan and number 4, Kyle Lee. Back all the way to the right side. This is Negan on the right wing, all the way back toward midcourt. Back over to Cooper. We're going to shoot a three for Prasad. No good. But they get their rebound, and we have another foul. Foul on North Shore. This is going to be on number 5, Rashad Williams, his second.
And that's three quick fouls for the North Shore Mustangs squad in the first 3 minutes. And they've had some good looks at outside shots. They just haven't fallen down.
He's got to go take a seat and take a break. We're going to come in. Kingwood driving quickly off to the right wing, over to Negan. Back all the way over to the left side to Kyle Lee. Now Cooper on the left wing. Back to the top of the circle to Negan. All the way back over. Here comes Cooper driving and blocked. Wow, what a nice block there by DeMarcus Sloan. We're coming back down the court quickly, and we have a foul on Kingwood.
And that was actually the really good first drive into the paint by number 5, Jackson Cooper, just dishing it off. But good help side defense by Sloan coming over and just getting that out of there. Led on to the transition break, but a foul.
5-0 North Shore leading here. 4:55 left to play here in the first quarter. North Shore inbounding the ball right in front of us. We give it now to Pacheco. He's in the game. We're pass over to the left wing. This is a shot by Gibson. No good. And Kingwood has the ball. Coming across in the backcourt. This is Cooper being double teamed, trying to get across. We're 3-on-1. We're going to throw into the right pocket to Prasad for three. No good. And Pacheco with the rebound.
Wow, and that's 4 really good looks for the Kingwood squad. Can't knock him down.
We're going to shoot a three by Colbert. In and out. No good. And it's going to be Kingwood ball with 4:24 left to play here in the first quarter. The inbound and the ball's down 5-0.
And they actually called a foul on number 21, Sean Mayberry, over the back, and that'll be the 4th personal. There's 4:24 left, so one more foul will get the Kingwood squad in the bonus, trying to search out for their first points.
And Mayberry's got to take a seat, and coming into the game for him is Sam Walker, the junior. All right, here we go. Kingwood bringing the ball up quickly. This is Johnson over to the right side into the right corner to Negan. Negan all the way back out to Gustafson. Johnson all the way over to Cooper. Cooper driving into the lane. Nice bounce pass. We're going to shoot a three in the right corner pocket by Negan. Good.
And again, that's another good dish into the paint by Cooper. He found number 20, Carter Sutter, and then kicked it out to the corner for a wide open three.
North Shore leading 5-3, 3:57 left to play here in the first quarter. We're passing around all the way around. Here comes Colbert along the baseline. We're going to shoot a three from deep in the left corner by Sloan. No good. And Kingwood with the ball. Down 5-3, 3:44 left to play. Coming across court. This is Cooper with the left-hand dribble. Over to Lee on the left wing. All the way over to Johnson in between the two circles. Back over to Negan on the left wing. Back over to, this is Studer who's in the game. Down low to Lee. Lee directing traffic, and it's going to be out of bounds. Still Kingwood ball leading with North Shore leading 5-3.
Yeah, and although they have 3 points, this Kingwood Mustang squad runs a really good offense. They find their cuts. They've had really good passes low into the paint, unable to connect right there. But they move it well without the ball, and were able to relocate. Had open shots, but they just haven't been able to connect on any.
Kingwood inbound on the ball quickly here on the left side. Pass out. We're going to shoot a 3. This is Johnson. Good. Tie game, or Kingwood leading 6-5 with 3:16 left to play here in the first quarter. North Shore with the ball on the right wing over to Colbert. Now we've got Walker. He does a turnaround shot, no good.
Yeah, and that's not the shot right there. He had a wide open Mayberry posted up at the 3.
Kingwood coming down quickly down the court, off to Prasad on the right wing. Down low to Negan and is fouled. Oh, they called for traveling.
And that's unfortunate. I mean, these smaller guards, number 4, Kyle Lee, and number 5, Jackson Cooper, they will definitely be the smallest guards on any court they play, but they know how to play ball and how to outsmart some of the bigs, just dipping these passes and whipping them on low. Unfortunately, that was a travel call.
Under 3 minutes to play here. North Shore down 6-5 to Kingwood. Pacheco with the ball. He's on the right wing. Nice bounce pass down low to Sloan and good.
And that's what I've seen Pacheco do in a lot of highlights between him and Sloan, just kind of faking a dribble handoff, but then Sloan goes backdoor on his defender. Now they got the lead back.
Johnson trying to get it across backcourt. Nice pass. We got a guy wide open down low. It's Cooper, but he misses. Here we come. We're coming back down the court quickly for North Shore. In the paint, this is Gibson, no good. And Walker gets the rebound and good. North Shore lead 9-6 here. We're 2 minutes left to play here in the quarter. Persard on the between the 2 circles, over to the right side. We're going to take a 15-foot shot. No good. But he misses, able to get his own rebound. That was Kyle Lee. Walker coming down the court quickly. Misses his shot as well. And here we go. Kingwood coming back down the court quickly. We're flying down quickly, and this is Johnson, and misses his shot. Coming back down, here comes Gibson, and nice shot off the window and good.
That was one heck of a sequence right there, really back and forth until Gibson was able to get that nice up and over move around his defender. Tough finish in transition on the left side, and timeout now for Coach Huseman on the Kingwood squad.
North Shore leading 11-6 here in the first quarter. We're going to stick it right here with you. Boy, the transition is so much faster, Paul. We've been watching girls basketball, and things are just moving quickly here, back and forth, and it's a pretty good game here so far. 11-6 North Shore leading.
Yeah, pretty good game. It was a little bit of a slow start for the Mustangs squad. They've kind of been a little bit here with rotations, kind of trying and testing out a few things here. Had a couple of good offensive possessions, though, for Kingwood. They were able to get some good looks, just unable to generate any of them to go down. The gambling by the North Shore Mustangs squad has kind of led to some open lanes. The Kingwood squad just hasn't been able to take advantage of them.
North Shore shooting 42% from the field so far. Kingwood 25%. So this is Cooper trying to bring it across the backcourt. He's being double teamed by Pacheco. He's passes off to. This is Johnson off to the left side, on the right side. Bounces. It's stolen. Here we go. This is coming down the court. This is Mayberry off the glass. Too hard. But the rebound is by Gibson and good. North Shore lean 13-6. 1 minute left to play here in the quarter. This is Cooper bringing up over the backcourt on the right side. He comes across the timeline. Being guarded by Pacheco. He's in between the 2 circles. Dribble with the left hand. He's at the 3-point marker. Stops. Picks up the dribble over to the right side to Meyer. Meyer trying to figure out what player to throw it to, or throwing all the way across to Cooper on the left side. Cooper being guarded by Pacheco. Now being double teamed here by Mayberry. In low to Persard. Persard trying to figure out where to pass it. We're going to take a 3 by Johnson. No good. And here comes North Shore coming down the court quickly. We got a guy wide open down low. This is Gibson. Out to Pacheco for 3. Good!
And this North Shore squad does a really good job with having their eyes up in transition, finding their big. And you got to reward the big when he runs the paint all the way to the paint. Good position. But Gibson a little bit farther out, but he finds Pacheco for a wide open 3.
North Shore 16-6. Less than 10 seconds left to play in the quarter.
And that's not a good foul right there by DeMarcus Sloan. That will be his second. And that will be putting Kingwood into the bonus. So not a smart foul on his end as he pick up a quick second. And then we'll put the Kingwood Mustangs to the line.
So Kingwood's going to go line down by 10. 8.7 seconds left to play here in the quarter. Going to the line is Marr. Marr is a junior, 6'4". Dribbling, couple times, spins it, bends his knees, shoots. First free throw, good. 16-7. North Shore leading, 8.7 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Dribbling again, looking at the basket, bends his knees, shoots, good. 16-8, North Shore bringing it up court quickly. This is Richardson, down low, over to the right side.
Great pass.
This is a three by Sloan. And that's the end of the first quarter with North Shore leading 19-8. Paul and I are going to take a break, get a drink. You're listening to high school basketball here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Hello, this is Dr. Steve Hotze. Do you struggle with joint pain that makes everyday activities a challenge? You may have been told that surgery is your only option. God has given your body an amazing ability to heal itself. At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, we offer regenerative joint therapy designed to help you tap into this ability and live pain-free. Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center at 281-698-8698 to schedule your free consultation. That's 281-698-8698.
All right, coming out of the break, North Shore leading 19-8 here in the first quarter. They are shooting 50% from the field, 8 of 16. Their leading scorer so far is DeMarcus Sloan, 2 of 3 from the three-point range, 8 points. Where the Kingwood Mustangs shooting 22%, only 9 shots. They shot 2 of 9. Their leading scorers are Negan with 3 and Johnson with 3.
Yeah, we talked about DeMarcus Sloan and how he could be an outside threat. He hit those 6 threes against Itasca City. He has a quick 2 to start the first quarter. But all 3 of the threes that they made were off of one-mores, and that led to feeding it into the post and then having the bigs kick it out for one-mores, those hockey assists. It's not comes off the initial pass, but the one-more, finding a better shot after a good offensive set. So that's one thing I'm really starting to like about this North Shore Mustangs squad is that they share the ball.
So Kingwoods, they've got the ball. This is off to the left side. This is Johnson. He's pushed. They're going to call that foul on number 11, Joshua Richardson, his first. North Shore shooting 3 of 5 from three-point range. Kingwood 2 of 6 in the first quarter. This is Cooper, main guy who's dribbling the ball. Cooper is a sophomore, 5'10". Off to Persard, all the way to the right side. We're now to the right wing. Dribbling, picked up the dribble, and North Shore steals it. This is Richardson with the steal. He's backing it out. He's on the left wing, trying to slow things down a little bit. Down low to Mayberry. Mayberry to Pacheco on the top of the key. Pacheco driving. Off to Mayberry. Nice spin. Pacheco and Mayberry good.
That's just off the dribble drive of Pacheco. Great move to get off his defender. And then he found a cut in Mayberry. Nice spin move into the paint. Good finish.
21-8. North Shore leading here in the second quarter. We're just starting the second quarter. 7:10 left to play here in the second quarter. We got an open 3 for Marr. No good. Gets his own rebound. We're going to shoot another 3. This is Cooper. No good. But they get their own rebound, and they out of bounds. Weren't able to hold on to it, and it's going to be North Shore ball leading 21-8.
Yeah, and that's 2 good looks for their best shooter, number 3, Maurer. And then Cooper, another good look, the lefty, unable to get it back off the back heel.
Kingwood 2 of 8 from three-point range here so far in the game. We're going down on the right block. Or the left block to Gibson. Gibson with a turnaround shot, no good. And Kingwood gets the rebound. We're going to have a foul on, this is Darian Moore, the foul on North Shore. Kingwood inbounding the ball, down 21-8 here, 6:44 left to play in the second quarter, going from right to left on the radial dial. Here comes Cooper across the midcourt. He's dribbling, pass off to Johnson. Johnson in between the 2 circles, over to Persard, the main senior on the team. Way over to the left wing, we've got Cooper. Back to Persard. Back over to Mara. Now we're just rotating all the way back to Mara. Back to Persard. Hasn't dribbled, stopping. Being guarded by Richardson of North Shore. Back to Johnson. Johnson in between the 2 circles. Over to Cooper, the sophomore. Dribbling with the left hand. Waiting for players to figure out the direction where they want to go. Setting up the play. He's got Mayberry guarding him. Now over to the right wing. This is Negan. No, this is Marr. Back to Persard. Persard at the top of the key. Over to the right side. Dribbling. Back over to Cooper. We're just dribbling the ball, passing around, trying to get a good shot, trying to get a good look. Down 21-8. Here's a three. No good. But they get their own rebound back. This is Maher. Back to Broussard on the left side. He's at the three-point. He's driving. He stopped. Picks up 12-footer. Misses. And we're coming back down the court quickly. Down the court and bounce it off of North Shore. And it's going to still be North Shore ball. 21-8. North Shore leading the Kingwood Mustangs with 5:27 left to play here in the quarter.
Yeah, and you got to like the patience on the Kingwood Mustangs squad of trying to hunt for the best shots, but there's been a lot of cuts that they've just been able to connect on. And I thought they could operate an offense in that kind of sense. But Cooper, he's obviously being an undersized guard. He still knows how to facilitate and execute an offense. They're just unable to get those looks to go down so far tonight.
Cooper, again, the sophomore, 5'10". He's been the main guard here for Kingwood. Johnson with the ball on the left wing. He's about 25 feet out. He's driving into the paint. Does up with the left hand off the glass and good. Nice drive there by Johnson. 21-10, North Shore leading.
Yeah, really good drive by Johnson. Takes the body contact, able to finish off the wrong foot off the left side.
Here's a turnaround jumper by Gibson, or by Mayberry. No good, but rebound. North Shore's got the rebound back all the way to the right corner. Here is LaDamian Freeze for three and good. 24-10, North Shore leading with 4:38 left to play here in the quarter.
And again, they whipped it around the perimeter. The one more as it started off with in the corner and got all the way to Joshua Richardson, but he had a good look and he gave it up for a better one in the corner.
And we're going to have a foul there on Mayberry. Mayberry's going to pick up his third. Mayberry's going to have to take a breather. And Blake Colbert is coming into the game to replace him. Blake Colbert, a freshman for the North Shore Mustangs. So Kingwood inbounding the ball down 24-10, 4:26 left to play here in the first half. We're over to the right side to Johnson. Johnson picked up the dribble. He's dribbling with the left hand, trying to go. He's got being double teamed. Way over to Cooper on the left side. Cooper driving into the lane. He puts up a shot off the left hand. No good. Here comes North Shore down the court. Here comes number Colbert, and Colbert makes it and good. Cooper off to the right side. Oh, just comes across the timeline. Being guarded by Richardson. Over to the right corner. Here comes Johnson. He's going to shoot a 12-footer off the back of the rim. No good. Back out to, this is Kyle Lee. Over to the left side. This is Maher for three. Good. 26-13, North Shore leading. 3:33 left to play in the quarter. Richardson with the ball for North Shore on the right side. He's slowing down the dribble, figuring things out. This gives it off to Colbert on the right wing. Over to the LaDamian Freeze. To Richardson. We're going around. Nice drive, but we pass it out, and we got a foul on Kingwood. We got fast tempo here, Paul. 26-13, 3:18 left to play here in the quarter. Kingwood's with some substitutions coming into the game. LaDamian Freeze for North Shore. He's going to inbound the ball right to the left of his basket. Now he's going to be replaced by Rashad Williams, who's going to inbound the ball instead. Fixing his shorts and his pants. He's going to inbound the pass. Looking, still looking.
Great play.
Nice play. And nice two-point basket there by Colbert. Nice bounce pass into Colbert, 28-13 North Shore.
Yeah, and they tricked it. All the action was going towards one side, and then finally the last cut coming into Colbert. It's a wide open layup.
Cooper trying to get across the backcourt. He's being guarded by Dylan Colbert. Off to the right side, still going. Off to the right wing. Back out to Johnson between the two circles. Johnson driving with the left hand between the two dribble between his legs. Off to Broussard. Back to Cooper between the circles. This is Negan over to Broussard. Nice pass and it's stolen. This is Sloan cruising down on the right side. He's backing up, slows it down, gives it off to Colbert. Williams now off the left wing, slowing things down, setting up the play. North Shore lean 28-13, going from left to right. Over to Sloan on the right wing. To LaDamian Freeze from 22 feet out. He's standing. Back over to Williams on the left wing. Williams driving off the glass. Fouled, but no good. So Rashad Williams, the sophomore, going to go to the line to shoot. He's a 50% free throw shooter coming to the line. Here's his first one. Good. 29-13, North Shore lean, 2:17 left to play here in the quarter. Waiting for the second free throw. Gets the ball from the referee, spins it, dribbles a couple times, spins it again, dribbles it again, bends his knees, shoots, off the back of the rim, no good. But they get their own rebound back. Here's a three by Colbert, no good. And Kingwood's got the ball. 29-13, North Shore lean, 2 minutes left to play here in the quarter.
Oh.
Kingwood, nice passing all the way around. Boy, they had open shot, but they missed it and bracked it all the way back out. So Cooper in between the two circles. Dribble with the left hand. Or to the right side to Negan. Back to Cooper. Cooper at the free throw line with his back to the basket. Nice pass over to Kyle Lee. Back out to Cooper on the left wing. Cooper driving. Back out over to the right wing. Back to the corner. Back to Cooper. Back to Persard on the left wing. We're going to shoot a three from the top of the key. No good. That was Maher. Maher 1 for 3 from three-point range. Here comes North Shore back down the court, leading 29-13. They lose the ball. Here comes Cooper down the left side. He's dribbling. He's got two guys off the glass. No good. And rebound there by Maher and puts it back up and good. Nope, missed it. Sorry. Nope, Maher did make it. So 29-15. 1:07 left to play. We're going to shoot a three. No good. That was Sloan trying to shoot from the right wing.
Yeah, and the offense has gone a little stagnant for the Mustang squad. Not really getting good facilitation or dribble drives into the paint. Just kind of putting up shots just because they're there. But as we go under 1 minute, Kingwood squad is kind of getting settled in a little bit, trying to cut this maybe potentially down to single digits, maybe 1 or 2 good possessions right here.
North Shore lean 29-15. We're at 42 seconds left to play. Kingwood with the ball. They're on the right wing, dribbling. This is Maher. He's going to do a spin at the free throw line, and good. 29-17, North Shore lean.
Yeah,
30 seconds left to play.
You can see the shot make ability from Maher. He was unable to connect on the last shot. Then able to get that dribble drive, got that good finish in the paint, unable to be affected by the length. And then a great spin, post shot right there. Looks like they'll settle for the last shot, hopefully get this last possession for the North Shore squad.
Sloan on the right side, over to Colbert on the right wing. Here comes Sloan driving, passes way across court, and it's going to be out of his hands of Colbert, and it's going to be Kingwood ball with 3 seconds remaining in the quarter.
Yeah, and you got time enough to try to cut this down to a 9 or 10-point lead. Drop something, get something going towards the basket.
So here we go. We're inbound the ball quickly. This is Maher. Maher going to shoot a long shot, and it's going to hit the rafters and be no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half with North Shore leading 29-17. Stay with Paul and I here for the halftime show on the Legacy Sports Network.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more, or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
Welcome to the halftime show here on the Legacy Sports Network, where the score at halftime is the North Shore Mustangs 29, Kingwood Mustangs 17. Boy, Paulie, that was a 23-minute first half. That flew by.
That's just the difference between the boys and the girls game that we saw there. But for the North Shore squad, 7 players have already contributed to the box score tonight. You obviously have leaders from DeMarcus Sloan and Damian Freeze, but they kind of came off a little bit slow tonight. They kind of let the Kingwood squad start to settle in a little bit towards the second quarter. The little halftime adjustments need to be made for Coach Woods to just kind of put this one to bed. But Kingwood, they've had some good looks. They just haven't been able to knock them down, and they also had some good offensive sets. They just haven't been able to hit those passes. It's a lot of stuff where they are not seeing, and if they do go back and film, they'll see they didn't hit the right pass, or they just didn't see it and then just didn't have their offense operating the right way. So those will be some halftime adjustments you have to make out the break.
Well, Paul and I are going to take a drink of water, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the stat leaders here in the first half here on the Legacy Sports Network.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric will show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
All right, Paul, the first half stat leaders here so far for the North Shore Mustangs. The leader has been DeMarcus Sloan, 3 of 5 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He scored 8 points. 2 other players with 6 points. LaDamian DeFries, who is also a football player, he has scored 6 points, and on top of that 6 points, he scored 6 touchdowns this past season for the North Shore 6A championship. And Dylan Colbert with 6 points as well. For the Kingwood Mustangs, the leader, Grant Marr, the junior, 6'4", he scored 9 points, and Javante Johnson with 5.
Yeah, it's the usual suspects we see from the Kingwood squad. Kingwood, they've had really good looks. I've actually really enjoyed watching their offense. They have a lot of patience on that side, and that's all led by the sophomore guard, Jackson Cooper. He really facilitates well, and they don't seek out shots, but they know when to hit the right shots. They just haven't been able to go down. They were 3 for 10 from the three-point line, 6 of 21 overall. So they are generating good looks. They're just not going down. And when you're on the road, you need to be able to hit those shots and keep up with this North Shore Mustang squad, who already has 3 players that already have scored more than 6 points tonight. You mentioned DeMarcus Sloan. He has 2 threes. LaDamian Freeze, he has a 3 himself. And then Dylan Colbert has all of his points in transition. And that's a name that we didn't even mention from the get-go. Dylan Colbert, another junior guard. He has really good size, 6'4", 6'5", stretch wing 4 that you can bring into this equation for this North Shore Mustang squad. So I'd like to see a little bit more from the bigs, Sam Walker and Sean Newberry. Obviously, Sean Newberry is in foul trouble, so it will be kind of tough to get him back into the rhythm. But those guys, we need to see a little bit more of that paint aggression and that paint point and just pound into the paint, what we're accustomed to seeing from the North Shore squad. A little bit more on the threes that we're seeing. They are hitting them, but that's not the game that North Shore squad wants to. So that's how you can get this Kingwood squad a little bit tired out going into the second half and wear them out with the fresher bodies and the better athleticism and size that you have compared to them.
North Shore Mustangs, 4 of 8 from three-point range, 50%, like Paul was just discussing, where the Kingwood Mustangs are 3 of 10. For the North Shore Mustangs, the leader, DeMarcus Sloan, with 8 points. He averages 15 points a game. And then Paul was talking about there Sam Walker. Sam Walker's only 1 for 3 from the field so far with 2 points. He averages 9 points a game on the season. And then Paul also just discussed about Jackson Cooper. Jackson Cooper, who is the main guy bringing up the ball across court here for the Kingwood Mustangs. The sophomore, 5'10", been carrying the ball, passing, assisting, but he's 0 for 5 from the field here so far in the first half. So Kingwood Mustangs shot 21 shots in the first half, only made 29% of them, 3 of 10 from the three-point land, 30%. They were 2 for 2 from the free throw line, which is great. That gave them 17 points. The North Shore Mustangs shot 24 shots, made 12, 50% from the field, 4 of 8 from three-point range, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line to give them 29 points here in the first half, Paul.
Yeah, I really liked what I've seen so far on both ends, offensively and defensively. There's just so much that you have to see.
Legacy Sports Network.
There's obviously so much that you have to come into this game whenever you're trying to pull off an upset, and if you're not making shots, it's going to be really tough.
So when Paul and I come back, we're going to talk about what adjustments need to be made here in the second half. You're listening to boys basketball here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Now celebrating 18 years of broadcasting excellence. We are your home for local high school sports coverage. Expect excellent audio and video production. Whether you're listening at home or at the game, find us at lsnsports.com. Legacy Sports Network. Building a legacy, one game at a time.
Real cheese, real hot, real taste is what we've got. Real fresh, real fast. All those other pizzas are a thing of the past. Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Houston on Uvalde Road offers a wide selection on their daily fast feast, all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet. Don't forget about the entertainment center for the kids. Games, games, and games. Open for lunch or dinner. Gotta get Gatti's. Mr. Gatti's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest.
You've got tickets to the game, but something comes up. Maybe the boss sends you on the road, the kids have practice, or you just can't make the drive. That's where Quick Assist steps in. With one tap, your seats hit every major ticket marketplace at once. No more juggling apps, no more wasted time. Quick Assist, it takes the hassle out of resale and puts cash in your pocket. Pro or college sports, it's all covered. Download the app today by scanning the QR code on the LSN website. Quick. Life happens. Maybe a work trip, a family event, or you just want to watch the game at home. Don't let the tickets go to waste. With Quick Assist, your seat gets listed for sale on every major marketplace simultaneously. No more juggling apps or stressing over resale. We make it fast and hassle-free, so you save time and put money back in your pocket. From pro to college, Quick Assist has you covered. Download the Quick Assist app by scanning the QR code on our Legacy Sports Network website. Quick Assist, your ticket everywhere.
All right, welcome back here to the halftime show with the North Shore Mustangs leading 29-17 over the Kingwood Mustangs. Paul, what adjustments do you see needing to be made here for both teams here in the second half?
Yeah, I'll start off with the Kingwood Mustangs squad. They just need to settle down a little bit. I think whenever we have a bird's eye view, so we see a lot of the passes that they're not making, and it's very difficult whenever they're going against that length on the court. So I can see how it's a little bit difficult for them to process that in real time. But they're missing a lot of wide open passes, and there's a lot of good cuts, and that's what they do well. They move well off ball. They're able to relocate, and I think they need to be a little more aggressive with their shots. They're not trying to put up the bad shots, but I think they're actually good in getting good looks. They're just not putting up those shots just because they want to seek and get the perfect shot on the offense. But if you put something on the glass, they've been able to actually clean it up on the offensive boards. They've had a couple of offensive board and second chance opportunities tonight. So I think they just need to be a little bit more calm and a little bit more settled down in the offense and just kind of see what North Shore is doing in transition when they look for their bigs, whenever their bigs are running down there. And then for the North Shore Mustangs squad, like I said, guard play is going to lead them. You have DeMarcus Sloan, who's a really good guard. I'd like to actually see a little bit more from LaDamian Pierce. You mentioned he's a good football player as well. The two-sport athlete, Joshua Richardson, he's a really good guard as well. But the things that they run for their bigs are not offensive sets. It's off of the dribble and drives. You've seen Jorge Pacheco and DeMarcus Sloan drive into the paint and set up their bigs, Sean Mayberry and Sam Walker, for just dink and drives. And we've seen a lot of highlight plays with them over the past few games where they've thrown alley-oops or stuff in transition. So I expect a little bit more of that, get up and running in transition for the Mustang squad.
Well, second half action is about to begin here. Kingwood just finally came out of their locker room here with 30 seconds left here in the halftime. And North Shore is going to start with the ball. We're going to go North Shore now, going from right to left on the radio dial. Welcome. Thanks for joining us here at the Legacy Sports Network at the North Shore Gymnasium with the North Shore Mustangs leading 29-17, the number 2 team in the district, where Kingwood is the number 6 team in the district. So we're starting. This is Rashad Williams for North Shore. In between the two circles, pass off to Colbert on the left side. We're going down low to Gibson. Gibson with his back to the basket. He's pushing. Nice pass inside, but they call him for traveling.
And I like the idea, though. Gibson, that's another big that we were talking about. He was able to get a couple of shots, just not able to get him to go down, but you dink it to him at the free low, not extended. He's trying to dish it into Mayberry, who had a good cut, just traveled.
So here we go, Cooper bringing it across the timeline. He's in between the two circles, bounces between his legs, over to the right side to Meyer. Back out to Johnson, way back over onto the left side. Picked up the dribble. This is Logan Dean with the ball. Now we got to Broussard. Broussard in between the two circles. Picks it up over the left side to Cooper. Cooper back over to Johnson between the two circles. They're going from left to right on the radial dial. North Shore leading 29-17. Trying to go. Nice steal by Rashad Williams. He's coming down the court with the left hand. Spins, puts it up, short. And they get their own rebound back. We're going to shoot a 3. This is Gibson. No good. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's still going to be North Shore ball.
Yeah, and Gibson's not afraid to put him up. He's had A couple of good looks tonight. Some he might have forced in that mid-range game, but not shy of any shot that he's seen so far.
Colbert trying to get the ball in for North Shore. North Shore with the ball. This is DeMarcus Sloan. He's got it. Over to Rashad Williams in between the two circles. Dribble with the right hand. North Shore lead 29-17. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Over to the right side to Sloan. Sloan down low to Mayberry. Mayberry with a right-handed hook. No good. And it's going to be Kingwood ball, but we step on the baseline, and it's going to be out of bounds and back to North Shore.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That double bounce on the rim affected the timing on that jump from Maher to try to get that defensive board. It leads to another possession for the Mustangs.
Williams with the ball at North Shore. We're going to be in the right corner pocket for three by Gibson. Good.
Yeah, and he's finally able to get one to go down tonight. He's been seeking that outside shot, and even in that mid-range first points out of the paint he's able to get.
Cooper being guarded, double teamed. He's all the way back by his own basket. He's got to get it out quickly, and it's going to be bounced off of North Shore. North Shore leading 32-17. Good pressure there by North Shore.
And that's a tough task for Cooper to try to get past Gibson and number 4, Dylan Colbert. Has so much length, and then he had no help trying to come up to him. No flash cuts and nobody coming up into the middle.
Kingwood bringing the ball in. Here comes Cooper. He gets it across quickly off the left side. Johnson had an opportunity. He drives in the lane, puts it off the glass, and good.
And he got his defender up in the air. Good credit to him, and he was able to finish without any contest.
32-19, North Shore leading. We're off to the left side. This is Sloan back over to Gibson. Way over to Rashad Williams. Here comes Colbert. Colbert driving with the right hand off and in and out. Here comes North Shore, or here comes Kingwood. Back down the court quickly. Maher down to Broussard on the left corner pocket. Back to Johnson. Johnson driving back down low. Throws back out to Broussard. Broussard slows it down, gives it to Cooper between the two circles. Over to Maher on the right wing. Back to Johnson in between the two circles. To Broussard on the left side. Back to Maher at the top of the key. Maher being guarded. He takes a long three-pointer short off the front rim. Here we come. We're coming down the court quickly. This is Williams. He's going to take a 17-footer off the back. No good. Kingwood with the ball. Cooper's got it. Slowing things down. 32-19. North Shore leading. 5:13 left to play. He's being guarded by Gibson right at midcourt. Cooper dribbling with the left hand. Still being guarded by Gibson. Gibson, 6'6", senior, guarding Cooper, a 5'10",
nice move.
Sophomore. Nice left-handed, high off the glass and good for Cooper.
Wow, and a good hesitation, getting his defender off balance, and then a high arcing shot off the left side. Cuts it down to 11.
Here comes Gibson for another three. Good!
That's how you respond if you're Gibson. You're feeling it. You already hit one in the corner to start the second half. You hit one left side now. Stretch it out to 14.
Gibson with 10 points on the game so far, 35-21. North Shore leading Kingwood. Cooper coming across. We're going to shoot a three by Broussard on the right side. Good.
And that's his first 3 attempts. He's been shy and kind of neglected a couple of open looks he's had, but not able to knock down his first 3 of the night.
And Rashad Williams gets called for traveling on the baseline. It's going to be Kingwood ball. 35-24, North Shore leading here in the third quarter.
And for trailing the whole game, Kingwood, they're still in this game. It's only an 11-point game. It does feel like it should be a little bit more with the North Shore squad, but if you hit a couple of shots in back-to-back possessions, you can make this a 2 or 3 possession game in no time and make this a bit more of a contest.
Cooper on the right side being guarded by Richardson. Richardson, good, gets feet out and blocks it with his foot and kicks it. Still going to be Kingwood ball. 35-24, North Shore leading, 4:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Fast game here so far tonight at the North Shore Gymnasium. This is Kyle Lee inbounding the ball to Cooper on the right side. He's going to be double teamed. He's at half court trying to get it off. Wow, good pass. There we go, down low to Negan, and it's going to be a goaltending call, and good.
And again, that's what happens whenever you go to trap that off of that hedge, and hedging all the way out to the half-court line. They were trying to get that turnover, but a great patience and pass by Cooper sets up the hockey assist, and that's the pass that they weren't making in the first half. They were just rushing. They didn't see the cut, but then able to find Negan.
North Shore leading 35-26. They got the ball. Here comes another three by Gibson. This one no good, but a rebound there by Colbert. Back to Gibson. He's down low in the block. Pass out to Richardson. Down to Colbert on the left side. He lost the ball but got it back. He's driving and pass, and we're going to call for a foul on Kingwood. And the foul's going to be on Broussard. North Shore leading 35-26, 3:34 left to play here in the third quarter. Quick action here at the North Shore Gymnasium here on the Legacy Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. Richardson going to inbound the ball underneath the basket. Down to Gibson, down low, off the glass, and good.
And that's twice tonight they've been able to get inbound plays behind the basket, finding a wide open cutter, getting an easy layup.
North Shore leading 37-26. Kingwood getting the ball in quickly. He's being double teamed. This is Negan. Back to Negan. Negan's trying to come across court. He's being guarded by Sloan. Off to the left side to Cooper. Cooper's slowing down. He's got Richardson guarding him right there in between the two circles. He's driving, coming down the lane. He gets blocked. Here comes North Shore down the court quickly. This is Sloan and that was Colbert with the shot, and good.
Yeah, and that's good transition by Sloan. He was able to slow it up and get to the paint, waiting for somebody to come and cut, and that last person was Colbert, and that gets a nice floater to go down, and then we have a timeout for Kingwood.
North Shore leading 39-26 here in the third quarter. 2:52 left to play. Kingwood takes a timeout. Boy, Paul, this is amazingly fast action. We're going to take a timeout here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Mugs want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean, wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate, keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook, make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill, refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
North Shore leading 39-26 here in the third quarter. North Shore with 10 points in the third quarter, Kingwood with 9. North Shore shooting 47% from the field, and Kingwood shooting 37%.
Yeah, Kingwood got it down to single digits, and they were going on a little bit of a run right there, but a quick 4-0 run and points in transition for the North Shore squad led to that timeout by Coach Huseman. He didn't like what he was sawing on the last few possessions. I like the offense so far. Have to be a total team game right here, offensively and defensively, to try to make this a game going into the fourth quarter. So this is a really important 2:52 to close out the third.
So Kingwood's going to have the ball. They're going from left to right on the radio dial, down by 39-26. 2:52 left to play. They're inbounding the ball. This is Kyle Lee. He's going to bring it across backcourt. They gave Cooper a breather here at the moment, giving a little bit of a breather in the game here in the third quarter. Johnson with the ball far off on the left wing. He's trying to drive, stops, picks up the dribble to Negan at the top of the circle, off to the left side, back over to Kyle Lee. Now this is Maher over the left wing, stopping Negan, top of the circle, back to Lee on the right side. We're going to shoot a 3 from the right corner by Maher, and no good. And it's going to be out of bounds. North Shore is trying to come up, and they lost handle of it, and it's going to be Kingwood ball here with 2:22 left to play. North Shore leading 39-26. Kingwood going to inbound the ball right in front of their own bench. Johnson going to inbound the ball. Throws off to Studert on the left side. Back to Johnson. Almost stolen by North Shore. Johnson at the top of the circle, brings it back out between the two circles on the right side. Dribbling between his legs, being guarded by Sloan. Off to the left side. Over to Negan, over to Maher on the right wing. This is Lee, now with it. Back over to Maher. Maher standing, passing around. We're way over to the left wing. Back to Johnson between the two circles. 1:52 left to play, 39-26, North Shore leading. This is Maher. They're just passing around, trying to figure out where to go.
Yeah, and you can see without Cooper on the court, nobody is comfortable driving into the paint or trying to force the pass in. They're seeking something outside the perimeter, but unable to get anything inside the arc because that leads to a turnover.
And here's a steal by Richardson on the left side. He's coming down the court, puts it up, and we have a foul, blocking foul on Kingwood. And the foul is going to be on Kyle Lee. He's slow to get up, holding his right knee.
Yeah, and that'll be a quick break for Cooper on the bench. You could see that whole set took about 30, 45 good seconds off of that last possession just to get a turnover, and led to these free throws for Richardson on the other end. And you can see how stagnant and the offense was for the Kingwood squad as we have a player down being attended to real quick.
We're going to take a break. We got a injured Kyle Lee laying on the floor. We're going to take a break here on the Legacy Sports Network.
To be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect.
Row, row, row your...
Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
So Kyle Lee comes off the court, hobbling, with his right leg up. So North Shore here in the quarter, 2 of 6 from 2-point range, 2 of 4 from the 3-point area. Kingwood, 3 of 4 from 2-point, 1 of 3 from 3 land. Score is North Shore 39, Kingwood 26. North Shore is going to go to the line to shoot. This is Joshua Richardson, the senior. 6 foot. He averages 75% from the free throw line. Here's his first of 2, and it rolls around and good. That's his first point of the game. It is now North Shore 40, Kingwood 26.
Yeah, and he's a good player. And it's not a lot is going to show up on the box score with him when it comes to points, but he's a really pass-first point guard. He really sets up his teammates really well. Good cross-court vision, good defensive intensity. He's got to be the one that is on charge of Cooper right now, trying to force another turnover.
So his second free throw is short, no good. Here comes Cooper with Kingwood. He's back in the game. Just like Paul was saying, need to bring somebody back. Pacheco's able to knock it out of his hands, and it's still going to be Kingwood ball with 1:18 left to play, down by 14, 40-26 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and the looks that they're sending to Cooper has just been all over the place. They've sent 2 bigs crashing into him at the half-court line, and now you got the 2 guards, Richardson and Pacheco, crashing in on him, trying to force a turnover. So he's had the full plethora of talent that North Shore is trying to present to him tonight.
So Cooper brought it in. He's being guarded by Richardson. He's on the left side. He's driving. He's going to take a
crafty,
shot
though.
off the backboard, and no good.
And he's crafty, though. He's able to get a good position on Richardson. Used his right arm on that dribble drive to the left to get his position. Sneaky move that a left-handed player can do. Is able to get that body contact, and will get 2 at the line.
So Cooper going to go to the line to shoot 2. His first one is up and good. 40-27, North Shore leading. Kingwood is 6 of 16, or I should say 6 of 16 from 2-point range. He makes his second shot and is good. 40-28. North Shore with the ball. 1 minute left to play here in the quarter. We're driving. Pass off to the left side and throw it out of bounds. That was Colbert trying to get it to Richardson off the left side.
Yeah, and the freshman got a little bit caught up in the middle of the air. You don't want to do that. Leave your feet with the ball. You have to know where you're going with that kind of pass. That ball leads to a turnover, and now Kingwood try to get this back to 10 or even 9 with a minute left. Similar position they were able to try to get in before going into halftime. Bucket right here would be big.
Nice pass by Cooper down low to Maurer, but he's short. And here comes North Shore. We're dribbling quickly. This is Moore coming on the right side. Back out to Richardson on the right wing. Far out, about 28 feet out. Back over to Colbert on the left side. To Pacheco. Back to Moore. All the way to the right corner. We're driving, and we lose the handle. That was Colbert with the handle. Here comes Cooper down the court, down by 12 with under 20 seconds left to go. Here's a 3-point shot. Short. No good. And that was Grant Maurer trying to make it. Here comes North Shore back down the court. 13 seconds left to play, leading 40-28. Richardson on the right wing. Back out to Colbert. Over to Pacheco on the left side. Trying to figure out what to do with Persard. Trying to make a move. Still going, and he's going to get called for double dribble.
Yeah, and that's good defense by Persad, making him try to make that next move. Got a little bit too ahead of himself and picked it up and dribbled it once again.
Kingwood going to throw the ball in quickly. Cooper's going to throw a long pass to heave it, and it's going to be no good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the North Shore Mustangs leading 40-28. Paul and I will be back here for fourth quarter action on the Legacy Sports Network.
DeRoche Partners LLP, located in Houston and Dallas, offers a complete range of tax assurance and consulting services to a diverse portfolio of clients. Their team is dedicated to the highest ethics of our profession with a commitment to excellence. This is accomplished by putting an emphasis on providing superior professional services specifically tailored to meet the needs of our clients. DeRoche Partners aim to provide valuable insight, effective solutions, and maintain long-lasting business relationships. Their high recruiting standards and culture of excellence is uncommon and unrivaled. They want to wish all the student athletes good luck. Visit DeRoche Partners on the web at dpllp.cpa.
All right, come back here in the fourth quarter with the North Shore Mustangs leading 40-28 here in the fourth quarter. Paul, adjustments that could be made here for Kingwood to get a little bit closer, down by 12 here?
Yeah, well, we're back to where it started at the start of the second half. Each team scored 11 points in that quarter. I liked what the Kingwood was able to do offensively. They had a really good look to set up Meyer in the corner. If he hits that three, it's a really different ball game. You go into this fourth quarter, with a 9-point deficit Now you start off with possession right here, so you got to get something good. It's all about executing plays in the fourth quarter and hitting those open shots.
Of those 11 points that were scored, Gibson of North Shore scored 8 of those 11 points. So Kingwood with the ball. We're on to the right side. This is Maher trying to drive. He's going to be batted out of bounds by Moore of North Shore. It's still going to be Kingwood ball. So Kingwood's going to inbound the ball right in front of the cheerleaders right here by their basket. Going to be guarded by Colbert inbounding the ball. Out to Cooper. Cooper, the sophomore, been the main point guard here in the game. He's driving, stops at the three-point spot, gives it off to Maher on the right wing. Maher being guarded, and here back over to Cooper. Way over to the left wing. Back to Maher at the top of the key. He's trying to drive with the left hand. Coming down and puts it up and good. And fouled.
That's a good jab, getting his defender off of him. It was number 3, Darion Moore. Got him out of position, able to get a wide open lane to the basket. Gets the contact on the arm, and he's able to finish it for a 3-point play.
Maher 2 for 2 from the line. He can make this a 9-point game with 7:25 left to play. Down by 10. Here's his shot. It is up and good.
There you go.
40-31, North Shore leading. Coming back into the game is DeMarcus Sloan for Darian Moore for North Shore Mustangs. So Pacheco is going to bring the ball in for North Shore. They're going from right to left on the radial dial. North Shore leading 40-31. They've led this entire game so far. Or actually, there have been 2 lead changes in this game so far. Off to the left side to Sloan. Walker's back in the game for the first time here in the second half. To DeFreeze. Off to Pacheco on the right side. Pacheco down into Colbert. Colbert at the free throw line to Pacheco on the right side. Pacheco driving, stopping, spins, puts off the glass. No good. And it's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow goes to North Shore.
And we were talking about DeMarcus Sloan. He had 8 points at half. Since then, he has been shut out this second half. Look for him to start getting going a little bit, and his Coach Woods doesn't like what he saw in that last offensive set. He's trying to draw up something which he's known for. He's had good out-of-bounds plays, good sideline out-of-bounds plays as well. DeMarcus Sloan, after that quick start, hitting 2 threes in the first half. None so far this second. We're really searching for offense as Kingwood is able to cut it down to 9.
North Shore shooting 46% from the field in this game. Kingwood shooting 33%. North Shore shooting 50% from the three-point lane, 6 of 12, and Kingwood 4 of 15 for 27%. From the free throw line, though, Kingwood has been 5 for 5 and North Shore 2 of 4. Like I said, the main guy who scored most of the points in the second half, in the third quarter, I should say, for North Shore was Gibson. He shot made 8 of 11 points. He's still sitting on the bench here in the fourth quarter. He's easy to spot. He's got these yellow neon shoes, so easy to see him sitting on the bench. LaDamian Free is going to inbound the ball for North Shore underneath their basket on the left side. He's looking for Walker, trying to throw a lob to Walker. He gets it, puts it up, and try to jam it in, and it's fouled.
It's a great play design by Coach Woods. He had Walker coming off of that banana curl, whipping around, looking for that lob. Pass was off target, but he, with that length and size, he's able to get that over an undersized defender, and he draws the foul, and he'll try to get something at the line for his North Shore squad to start the fourth quarter.
It's fouled by Grant Maher. You could see that nice play. That was a nice draw play there by the coach. So Walker with his first shot, up and off the back of the back rim, and no good. That's his first free throw attempt here in the game. He's only scored 2 points. He's 1 of 3 from the field. He's going to get the second opportunity. Put right foot is at the free throw line. His left foot is back a little bit, dribbling a couple more times. He's looking, bends his knees, puts it up, and good. 41-31, 10-point lead for North Shore. 6:49 left to play. Kingwood is able to bring it down to 9 points just a moment ago. Cooper picks up his dribble in the backcourt. We're passing. It's stolen. We're coming down. A nice teardrop shot there by Sloan, and good.
And that's a huge play by Sloan, making that play defensively. They weren't coming to the pass in a press break. You have to come to that pass, or you're going to have these ball hawks come to the ball again as the one stolen.
Stolen again. Here it goes. We got Walker with it. He's down in the lane, puts it up and in.
Yeah, and this is the North Shore squad that we're used to seeing. Whenever they get these teams, get heavy turnovers, they're able to convert in transition, and these are the type of runs they're able to go on. Now back up 14, forcing another timeout.
North Shore is taking the lead 45-31. We're going to take a break here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
North Shore Mustangs leading 45-31 here at the North Shore Gymnasium. They're on a 5-0 run here at the moment with some great defensive pressure here on Kingwood. They've been struggling to get the ball across backcourt. A couple steals here in a row for North Shore. Now North Shore is not going to guard them with a press. Cooper bringing it across the midcourt, being guarded by Colbert. Now being picked up by Pacheco. Back to Persard on the left side. Bounce pass to Cooper all the way. We're going to shoot a three from Maurer from long distance. No good. Maurer, the leading scorer here for Kingwood with 12. Here comes North Shore down the court to Pacheco, down the baseline, and off the glass and good. Oh.
Yeah, they're gonna call basket interference by Walker. Pacheco got a good floater off the left side to go down, but it was going in and out of the rim. Walker, he might have touched it. He's trying to convince the referees that he didn't. Maybe they had a look where they did get a touch, but that basket will not count, unfortunate for Pacheco and the North Shore squad.
North Shore leading 45-31 here. 5:50 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cooper at midcourt coming across. Stops over to Persard on the right wing, being guarded by Pacheco. Now being guarded by Colbert as well. Cooper back with it on the, between the two circles. He's back to Persard on the left side. Persard trying to drive. Stops, brings it back out to Cooper. North Shore leading 45-31. 5:30 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Cooper over to Persard. Pacheco gets it, able to bounce it out, and it's still Kingwood ball.
Dan, Kingwood is missing a lot of the dish and drive opportunities. They might be affected, obviously, by that length, but those are some opportunities that you can try to hit, put some pressure at the rim, and make the refs call a pressure to a foul as well.
Cooper going to inbound the pass himself over to Persard. He's going to shoot a three off the back. No good. Persard is 1 for 5 from three-point range. Here comes North Shore down the court quickly to Pacheco on the left side. We're going to shoot it. Damian Freeze for three. Shazam! 48-31. DeFreeze with 3 for 3 from three-point range. 9 points in the game so far. Here comes Kingwood down 48-31 now to Persard on the left side, to Cooper in between the two circles. Over to the left side to Johnson. Johnson back in the game to Cooper. Almost stolen. Pacheco skills. Here we go. We're going to go for a slam by Colbert. Slam, wham, bama, slamma.
And this is vintage North Shore that we're used to seeing. All those highlights and all this stuff that we've been seeing on X and all the social medias where they're able to get out in transition and convert easy looks as we get another opportunity right here.
Here we go again. Colbert with another shot. Oh, he pushed and misses it. They get the rebound there on a 10-0 run and they throw the ball away.
Colbert just has to lap that one up. He had a good opportunity. Didn't get that angle right there and get stuffed by the rim, but you see the type of things that this North Shore squad is able to do whenever they force turnovers, stretch this lead out to almost 20 points, get out to the 50-31 lead as they're forced to take another timeout.
North Shore leading 50-31 here against the Kingwood Mustangs. On a 10-0 run here at the moment, they've scored 10 points in this fourth quarter where Kingwood has only scored 3. DeMarcus Sloan, the leading scorer, one of the leading scorers with 10 points for North Shore, along with Colbert with 10. Gibson, who we have not even seen here in the fourth quarter, he has scored 12. For Kingwood, their main scorer has been Grant Meyer for 12, and Javante Johnson with 7. Cooper has scored 4 in this game. So we're coming back on the court. Gibson's coming back into the game for the first time here in the fourth quarter, with the North Shore Mustangs leading 50-31. North Shore, their biggest run of the game has been 11-0 run. Kingwood had a 6-0 run here earlier in the game. Who's hot so far? North Shore Mustangs, Walker with 3 at the moment, and the Kingwood Mustangs, Mara with 3. So Kingwood coming out of this timeout, down by 19 with 4:32 left to play here in the fourth quarter. They're going to inbound the ball here in their backcourt. Across the way from the benches, back to Cooper. Cooper's going to bring it across the timeline slowly. Being guarded here by Rashad Williams. In between the two circles, he's now back at the midcourt. Dribble with the right hand. The sophomore, waiting for the play to set up. Drive with the right hand. He's coming down the lane. Puts it off the back. No good. And here we go. They're coming back down the court quickly and able to steal it back. But North Shore's got it back. Here comes Sloan off the back. No good. And fouled.
Yeah, and you're never out of it with this North Shore Mustangs squad. They put pressure on you once you get that ball. That was not a great pass in transition, trying to get a cutting. Walker for a wide open dunk, just unable to secure the ball. Good hustle by Sloan, and he's rewarded with 2 free throws.
Sloan going to go to the line to shoot 2. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Here's the first of 2, and it is good. North Shore with a 20-point lead, biggest lead here of the night. They're on an 11-0 run. Sloan with the second opportunity. Spins the ball, bends his knees. Here's a shot, and it is off the rim, no good. But Walker with the rebound and puts it back up, and good.
He has great touch around the rim. We talked about anything in and out of it. He usually finishes with authority, but that time he has really good touch, good floater. Extends this run.
Kingwood leading 53-31. They're trying to get it across court. Great defensive pressure here by the North Shore Mustangs. They got it. Kingwood with a bounce pass. Trying to figure out what to do. This is Negan trying to figure out. We're going to shoot a 3 from the left corner. Good by Mauer. That breaks the streak there by the North Shore Mustangs. So we're on a 13-0 run. Did we have a technical foul there?
Yeah, unfortunately, Sam Walker got hit up with a technical. Don't know what was said. It was something directed maybe towards his teammate.
So no, yeah, it's all good. Broussard's going to go to the line to shoot the technical. North Shore lead 53-34. Broussard with the free throw. Misses the first. Broussard only with 3 points here in the game so far. 3:34 left to play in the quarter. Broussard's second free throw is off the front of the rim and no good, so he misses both free throws.
Yeah, and I don't know what he was doing right there. He rushed his free throw routine. Didn't get the proper balance and rhythm going into that. Those are 2 crucial free throws. You got 2 chances to make that a 5-point possession. Unable to do that, and then you would get the ball back.
Meyer inbounding the ball to Cooper in the backcourt. Being guarded here by Williams. Over the right side to Meyer. Meyer on the right wing. He's being double teamed. Back out all the way. Push it. Throws the ball off of Gibson, and it's out of bounds, and still going to be Kingwood ball. Good heads-up play there by Mauer. Back to Cooper. 53-34. North Shore leading. 3:21 left to play. He's being guarded, double teamed. Gets it over to Broussard on the left wing. But to Mauer. All the way to the right side. Almost stolen by Colbert. Johnson driving. Stops in the paint. Trying to figure out where to go. We're going to shoot a 3 from the left pocket. Good. Kingwood with a 3-pointer there. Here's Mayberry down low, puts it up, and good, and fouled. Mayberry going to go to the line to try to make a 3-point play here, leading 55-37, under 3 minutes left to play here in the quarter. This will be Mayberry's first opportunity to the line here tonight. He is a 63% free throw shooter. Puts both feet at the line. Here's the shot, the first, and it is up and good, and makes a 3-point play. Gives him 5 points on the game, 56-37. North Shore lean with under 3 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Gibson guarding Cooper, the sophomore. Over to Broussard on the right side. Being guarded by Sloan. Over to the left side. Mauer, left wing. Big dribbling. Being guarded by Colbert. Off to the left pocket to Cooper. Back to Johnson. Johnson driving with the right hand. In between the 2 circles, back to Cooper on the left side. Cooper all the way back around. To Mauer, looking to shoot a 3. Pass off to Cooper. Cooper drives in the lane. Teardrop, good. 56-39 North Shore. We're driving on the lane quickly. Gibson with a left-hander up, short.
Yeah, I want to go back to the last possession by Cooper. And, you know, when you grow up playing small and you don't grow compared to your other fellow players in the high school, you learn how to play small, and that's what he's learned how to do. He uses his body really well, and he uses a lot of his dribble moves effectively and gets a lot of wide-open shots for him. He's able to get good looks, even compared to the size on this North Shore Mustang squad. But he's a good player, and that Kingwood squad has something to look forward to of the coming future, him only being a sophomore.
Gibson short on the first free throw. We got a substitution for North Shore. Jamie Perez coming into the game for the first time for the junior Dylan Colbert. And the second free throw by Gibson is good. 57-39, North Shore leading here with 2:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Gibson guarding Cooper in the backcourt. Cooper trying to get across the backcourt, being guarded by the 6'6" Gibson. Off to the left side. This is Mauer. Mauer picks up his dribble, trying to throw it. He's being double teamed and throws it off, and it's still going to be Kingwood ball. Rashad Williams came over there to help out and guard there. 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter at the North Shore Gymnasium. North Shore leading 57-39 over Kingwood. Kingwood with the ball. They're going to inbound the ball right in front of their bench. Johnson's going to be the one inbounding it. DeMarcus Sloan going to be guarding him at the inbound. Trying to figure out where to throw it. Get it to Maurer. Maurer at the baseline. Down low, and they lose it. And Mayberry's got the ball. Over to Perez for the first time touching the ball. Gibson, he's going to shoot a three from the right wing. No good. Here they come, down the court. Kingwood with the driving. This is Johnson. He does a reverse, no good. And North Shore coming back down the court quickly. Stopping, this is Sloan, and we have a charge on Sloan.
And the IQ on Cooper is just everywhere. Offensively, it's there. We've talked about it the whole game, but defensively, he sets up. He knew that Sloan was going to go to the Euro step. Gets 2 feet down, stands in the middle of the paint and takes the charge.
Cooper, the sophomore, yep, great player. Good, 2 more good years here for Kingwood with Cooper. Here comes Maurer, he's coming over the backcourt. 57-39, North Shore leading Kingwood with 1:26 left to play. Here's Cabello in the game. Maurer driving and puts it off the glass and good.
Wow.
Nice drive there by Maurer.
Yeah, tough finish off the glass too. Able to get enough English for it to go down for a chance at an and-one.
Maurer with 17 points on the night so far. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Going to try to add one more point. Down 57-41. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth quarter. He dribbles a couple times. Maurer, 6'4" junior with the shot. Good. 18 points for Maurer. 57-42. North Shore leading Kingwood. Rashad Williams bringing the ball for North Shore over the right side. He's at the right wing. Gets the ball poked out. Back to Perez. Perez for 22 feet out. No good. But they get their own rebound back. We're going to set it back up. 1 minute left to play. North Shore leading 57-42. Rashad Williams on the right side. Give it to Perez. Perez dribbling with the right hand. Being guarded tightly by Kingwood. Back over to Williams on the right side. He's at midcourt. All the way over to Sloan. Here comes Gibson driving, puts it off the glass, and good.
That's big man right there, getting into the paint, getting his defender off him, shrugging off his shoulders. Easy finish. He hasn't met a shot he hasn't liked in his life.
But Cooper being guarded. He's stolen. Gibson steals it, and he's fouled by Cooper underneath. 59-42, North Shore leading Kingwood. Gibson going to go to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Scored 15 points in the game. Majority of his points came in the third quarter where he scored 8 points. Hardly played in much here in the fourth quarter, but here's his first free throw is up and good. 2 for 3 from the line so far. He has 16 points on the game. Second free throw is up and good. Nice stroke there by Gibson from the free throw line. He's 3 of 4. North Shore leads 61-42. Cooper trying to get this ball back. They are still pressuring him. Give it to Maurer on the right side. We're at 22 seconds left to play. 61-42, North Shore leading. Over to the left side to Johnson. Johnson's dribbling. Great pressure here so far. Cooper on the left wing. He's going to shoot a 3. Gets shot and fouled there by Mayberry for a 3-point shot.
Headsy play by Cooper. He got Mayberry up in the air behind the 3-point line, and that's a foul you can't commit with the 3-point shooter. Way to get him up in the air and able to get these 3 free throws just to add to his point totals. We talked about how he was able to facilitate for the offense. It wasn't showing up on the points end on the box score. There's an opportunity right here for 3 free throws. That might be Mayberry's 5th, possibly.
I have Mayberry with only 4 so far. 61-42, North Shore leading. Cooper's going to go to the line to shoot 3. He puts his left foot at the line, right foot back behind it. Dribbles a couple times, shoots the first shot, and misses off to the left side. First free throw he's missed here in the game. North Shore, 61-42. They have taken off here in the fourth quarter, scoring 21 points to Kingwood's 14. Second free throw, good. Has one more opportunity at the line. With 12 seconds remaining here in the quarter, North Shore leads 61-43. Cooper dribbling, shoots, bends, up, good. He's 4 or 5 from the line, 8 points. North Shore bringing up the ball across the court. 10 seconds remaining in the game. Off the left side, Perez going to shoot a 3 from the left wing. Misses. We're coming down the court quickly. Maurer off the back no good. And that is the ball game. With the North Shore Mustangs winning this game 61-44. Paul and I will be right back here for the post-game show on the Legacy Sports Network.
Buying or selling a home can be a bit overwhelming. That is where Alanis Real Estate Group steps in, with the help of CE King alum Elio Alanis. From the city to the suburbs and the greater Houston area, you can trust Elio Alanis. He'll work with you to find what best fits your needs, your goals, and more importantly, your budget. Elio Alanis has a reputation for exceptional customer service and making your home buying or selling experience a smooth transaction. Visit him on the web at wearehtx.com. The Alanis Real Estate Group. We are real estate.
Legacy Sports Network, now celebrating 18 years of broadcasting excellence. We are your home for local high school sports coverage. Expect excellent audio and video production. Whether you're listening at home or at the game, find us at lsnsports.com. Legacy Sports Network, building a legacy one game at a time.
All right, the final here from the North Shore Gymnasium here in Houston, Texas tonight, where the final score was the North Shore Mustangs 61, Kingwood Mustangs 44. Paul, thoughts here so far from tonight's game? That was amazingly fast, just over an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, good back and forth stuff we saw from both squads tonight. It was kind of one of those sleepy ball games. We mentioned it was the last game of the round robin schedule to start district play before you go in that home and away. Start the second half of the season. That's one of those games maybe you're affected by the incoming weather. They kind of got a little bit of slow start, trying to search out for some of the guys to give you a little bit more momentum and enthusiasm on that end. But it was a great team overall win. I liked a lot what I saw from a lot of guys on this North Shore squad. They're deep. They had 8 guys score for them tonight, 3 guys in double figures, and they used that run in the third quarter and that fourth quarter extended to go out into this 17-point win tonight.
When we come back, we'll have Paul give us the game balls from tonight's action. You're listening to Legacy Sports Network.
DeRoche Partners LLP, located in Houston and Dallas, offers a complete range of tax assurance and consulting services to a diverse portfolio of clients. Their team is dedicated to the highest ethics of our profession with a commitment to excellence. This is accomplished by putting an emphasis on providing superior professional services specifically tailored to meet the needs of our clients. DeRoche Partners aim to provide valuable insight, effective solutions, and maintain long-lasting business relationships. Their high recruiting standards and culture of excellence is uncommon and unrivaled. They want to wish all the student athletes good luck. Visit DeRoche Partners on the web at dpllp.cpa.
Okay, welcome back here to the Legacy Sports Network. Paul, who are you giving your game balls for tonight's action to?
Well, I'll start off with the Kingwood squad tonight. I'm going to give it to Jackson Cooper. He's just a really good guard. You can see the maturity with him going in each and every game this season as a sophomore. And he had a tough task. They were throwing a lot of bodies at him, a lot of different looks. He was able to facilitate and obviously get some buckets at the rim. They needed at least 3 guys to score in double digits tonight to make this a little bit more of a competitive ball game. They weren't unable to do that. Only had 1 score in double digits, and that was Grant Maher. He was able to hit a couple of good looks, but just not enough tonight for the Mustangs squad. But Jackson Cooper, I was really impressed with his guard play tonight, and there's a lot to look forward to for that Kingwood squad with him to grow in years to come. And in the North Shore squad, I really like what I saw from Dylan Colbert, number 4. That's the guy that we didn't talk about in the beginning of the game, but he did everything for you defensively and offensively. He converted in transition, able to finish all of his looks. He got stuff at the rim for his last shot attempt in the game, but besides that, he had a really good ball game so far. So he finished with 10 on the night. Liked everything from what I saw with this squad. We mentioned 8 players scored tonight. Everybody contributed and everybody was a factor tonight. So excited to continue more coverage for the North Shore squad in the weeks to come.
So tonight, the North Shore Mustangs had a couple nice runs. They had a 13-0 run in the game, and then Kingwood had a 6-0 run as well. Kingwood's main scorers here tonight was Grant Maher. He scored 18 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 2 of 8 from three-point range, but 4 of 4 from the free throw line. The thing that kept the Kingwood Mustangs in the game majority of the night was their free throws at 8 of 11. Paul, what was your thoughts here tonight on Gibson? I wasn't expecting Gibson to be as great of a player as he is, but he scored 17 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 2 of 5 and 3 of 4 from 2 of 5 from three-point range and 3 of 4 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and he's one of those bigs that gives you a little bit more offensively. You really don't have to run anything for him or get on dribble drives. He can shot make and create on his own. He was able to get a lot of good shots on the mid-range game and free throw line extended, and he took a couple of threes as well. He was able to get to the line. He was able to convert those as well. Now, like I said, we talked about the bigs that they had with Sean Mayberry. He was in foul trouble. He couldn't get in good rhythm so far. He only had 5 on the night, as well as Sam Walker. Yeah, he was unable to finish a lot of his looks at the rim and didn't get involved in the offensive sets. But that's just one of the game tonight. But that's the kind of guys that they have on this team, and they can provide for a good winning squad to come up. And they're looking ahead on that schedule. They have 2 winnable games coming up before they have to play that rematch against Atascocita.
So they were 7 of 16 from three-point range, the North Shore Mustangs, where LaDamian Freeze, the 2-star player, 3 of 3 from the three-point range. Join us next Wednesday night at 6:50 when the North Shore Lady Mustangs face the Goose Creek Lady Patriots in another District 23 matchup right here at the North Shore Gymnasium Gym. For Paul Sanchez, I'm Jeff Kemps. The final score here tonight, North Shore Mustangs 61, Kingwood Mustangs 44. You have been listening to Boys Basketball on the Legacy Sports Network. Have a good night. See you next week.
You've been listening to Houston Area High School Basketball on the Legacy Sports Network. Copyright 2026.